In the depths of the Pacific Ocean, a shadow moves silently. It is barely visible, its sound inaudible, but its presence can be felt. This is the deadly silence of the U.S. Navy's USS North Carolina. This submarine is not only an advanced war machine but also one of the invisible players in the strategic balances established by the great powers. In particular, it is central to the aggressive policies against China under Donald Trump. The Virginia-class submarines are the newest and most advanced series of nuclear submarines in the U.S. Navy. This class is designed to be more flexible and multi-purpose, replacing the expensive and large Seawolf class developed during the Cold War. Their advanced sonar systems, quiet engine technology, and long-range strike capabilities provide incredible power against both surface and underwater threats. Moreover, they can be used not only for combat but also for a wide range of other missions, such as covert operations and special forces transportation. Virginia-class submarines also feature an electronic flight control digital system. This system enhances the submarine's maneuverability and provides operators with exceptional precision. Sonar sensors equipped with fiber optic cables can scan the submarine's surroundings in 3 dimensions. Advanced electronic countermeasure systems can also deflect or neutralize enemy torpedoes. The pump jet system, which leaves no trace in the water, allows the submarine to move almost completely silently. All these features make the Virginia class one of the most stealthy and deadly submarine classes in the world. USS North Carolina is the 4th submarine of this class. This submarine, which joined the U.S. Navy in 2008, is 115 meters long and weighs 7,800 tons. Thanks to its nuclear reactor, it can remain on duty for years without refueling. There are more than 130 personnel on board. Its greatest strength lies in the weapon systems it carries: 12 Tomahawk cruise missiles, 4 torpedo tubes, and advanced sonar and electronic warfare systems. In short, this submarine is equipped to move silently and strike a deadly blow at the heart of its enemy. The USS North Carolina also has advantages over some other submarines in its class. In particular, thanks to software updates made to its sonar systems, it can detect targets more precisely. The crew's living quarters have also been ergonomically improved to increase efficiency during long missions. In addition, the carrying capacity for SEAL commandos has been increased, and the mission output ports have been made more modular. Thanks to its advanced communication systems, it can provide uninterrupted data transfer both in deep sea and near the surface. With these features, the USS North Carolina stands out as one of the most flexible platforms of its class, excelling in both reconnaissance and sudden attack missions. So why is this submarine so important? The answer lies in the American strategy against China. Under Trump, the trade war with China escalated, and military tensions in hotspots such as the South China Sea increased. China's construction of artificial islands, establishment of radar bases, and aggressive military maneuvers in the region alarmed the United States, and Virginia-class submarines came into play at this point. This is because these submarines can approach China's coasts undetected and carry out nuclear attacks with the power to change the course of a war in an instant. The USS North Carolina is armed with Tomahawk missiles equipped with nuclear warheads. Tomahawk missiles have a range of about 1,600 kilometers. This means that the USS North Carolina can remain just 15 minutes off the Chinese coast and target a major city in an instant, and even more than that. So, what is this? The submarine's missiles can lock onto multiple targets at the same time and launch simultaneous strikes in several different areas. This is one of the most critical examples of the first strike advantage in modern warfare. Because before the other side even has a chance to react, multiple attacks are launched simultaneously. Some statements made during the Trump era hint at this strategy. While using harsh rhetoric against China, Trump increased the Navy's presence in the region. Submarines like the USS North Carolina are conducting silent missions in the South China Sea. Although never fully confirmed, according to some intelligence sources, this submarine has, on several occasions, carried out missions without being detected by Chinese radar systems. This is a message to the enemy. We see you, but you cannot see us. As mentioned earlier, China is taking its own measures against this threat. Especially in the South China Sea, China is covering the region with an electronic defense shield, including radar systems placed on artificial islands, sonar networks developed to detect submarine acoustic traces, and anti-submarine ships. In addition, China's Type 52D destroyers and Type 093 class nuclear submarines are deployed to directly respond to silent threats from the United States. However, it is important to remember that the technological superiority of U.S. submarines still gives them a significant advantage in penetrating these lines of defense. The U.S., on the other hand, is turning to next-generation technologies to counter these Chinese defense moves. The unmanned underwater vehicle called Manta Ray, developed in this context, is a prototype system that can operate silently in enemy areas for weeks. Developed to counter powers such as China and Russia, this vehicle stands out for its intelligence-gathering capacity without being detected by radar or sonar. In the underwater warfare of the future, such autonomous systems are expected to play a decisive role alongside manned submarines. However, the technologies of the future are not yet fully operational. The main factor determining today's balance of warfare is still manned submarines and their deterrence capabilities. However, the power of such a submarine is not limited to its attack capacity. Its real power lies in its deterrence. The great irony of nuclear war is that it is based on the non-use of the weapons one possesses. These submarines are not there to start a war, but to prevent one. A war with a great power like China could lead to millions of deaths, the collapse of the global economy, and an irreversible catastrophe. But if a country knows it faces an invisible threat like the USS North Carolina, it will think twice before taking that step. In conclusion, the USS North Carolina is not just a submarine, but an underwater representative of the international balance of power, a silent guardian of nuclear deterrence. Perhaps a dark shadow that will shape the fate of future major crises beneath the waves. Do you think such a force can really be used? Is a nuclear war between China and the US possible? Don't forget to share your thoughts with us in the comments.